Hey, y'all, what's up? It's Intuitive Tay coming through with the next What Should You Expect in the Mercury retrograde? I forgot for a second, that's why I paused. What should you expect in the Mercury retrograde that's coming up? The Mercury retrograde starts September 9th and it ends October 1st, but it you should be in the shadow side. Like, oh shit, you should be in the shadow side right now, Aries. If you would like to book a personal reading, Aries, all that is in the description below. If you new passing through and it resonates, please don't hesitate to subscribe, like, comment, share. You know, I love all the love and support, Aries. Thank you so much. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love and support. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's get it. What is going on in this Mercury retrograde for Aries this in September, from September 9th to October 1st? How is Mercury retrograde gonna be for Aries? Mercury retrograde. Okay. What else for Aries? Okay. Okay. What's the overall energy? What's the overall energy for Aries in Mercury retrograde? What's the overall energy? So the Mercury retrograde is in Aquarius. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's in Aquarius, this Mercury retrograde. So you will definitely be doing a lot of cutting off, a lot of minimizing, a lot of, you know, what is the word I'm trying to say? Like downsizing. You could be downsizing people that you're involved with. You can be downsizing people that, you know, you associate with, that you no longer feel like they are, like, it could be like you just feel like people don't appreciate your presence. So you starting to cut people off that you feel like maybe in the past time that you should have been cut them off. You should have been let this person go. You should have been let this individual have it. Like maybe you've been holding your tongue in the past, Aries. Aries, that's not even like y'all. Y'all, you know, y'all say what y'all mean and mean what you say. But maybe you've been trying to, like, you know, I'm gonna work on how I say things, or I'm gonna work on how I approach the situation. But you feel like maybe that's not doing you any more good than, it's not serving you any good than it's doing bad. So you feel like, well, I can just I might as well continue to be my bitch self, or be my, you know, bossy, or, you know, irritated ass self, because I'm not getting the results that I want in return. So you will be cutting somebody off. I feel like it's gonna hurt for you to cut this person off. Like, you really gonna be dawning on this, because she has a sword, and this is Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords is ended. Ten of Swords is also betrayal. You could be cutting off somebody that you've been meaning to cut off, Aries, for forever long, and it just didn't happen that way. So now you like, okay, maybe I feel like you gave this person chance after chance as well. Like, you tried to get this person to see, like, you honestly tried to get this person. It's like you tried to warm this person before you did the cutting off. And it's kind of like they didn't see it. They didn't see that you were, you know, serious about what you were saying. They probably thought like, okay, Aries say this all the time. Aries always say they gonna cut me off, or Aries always say they ain't dealing with me. It's kind of like how you be threatening your kids with a whooping, like, I'm gonna beat your ass, or I'm gonna whoop your ass, but you really don't do it. You just be threatening them. That's how this person kind of took you as not a threat. Like, this person didn't take you serious. So when you used to maybe threaten them and say things like, I'm gonna leave you, or eventually I'm sick of this shit, I'm not putting up with this no more, they didn't think nothing of it, because I feel like they thought that you was always gonna be there. They always thought that you was gonna come around, you always gonna show up for them. Maybe you was the person that maybe, you know, did do the showing up in a relationship. So they always thought that was gonna be you. And I feel like you putting your foot down. Like, you like, no, I'm no longer doing things that you want me to do. I'm no longer staying in this relationship, or staying in this commitment, or staying in this, you know, situation just for your well-being. Like, it's not granting me any happiness. So that's why the Hierophant is in reverse in the Knight of Cups, because you used to be very charming. You used to be very, like, I just saw a triple four. So you definitely are changing. I feel like this is a hard situation to come out of. You may be very emotionally attached to this situation, but I feel like in Mercury retrograde, Aries, you will come to a conclusion that you deserve better. You should get better. What is stopping you from having better? Is it this person? Is it your own mental? Like, you gonna be doing some dark night of the soul searching. You gonna get down to the nitty gritty. Like, maybe, why do I keep running across people who, just ain't that good for me? Or why do I keep running across people who, give me broken promises? Or, why I keep running across people who can't amount to their word? Shit like that. And I feel like that, when you wondering why, it's kind of like you're going to start to manifest new. Because you're going to eventually be tired of the same old love story. You're tired of the same love story, the same song, the same shenanigan, the same people. I feel like for some of y'all ready to be single. Some of y'all in Mercury retrograde, you're going to come to a conclusion that you just want to be single. You're going to come to a conclusion that you just want to be single, that you really don't have the time or the energy to deal with, other individuals. And people might take that as, you being a hard ass, or they may take it that, you look, Hierophant again. They may take it as, I feel like you're just trying to choose a better route. Emperor and the Hierophant. I feel like you're just trying to choose, because this is you, Aries, you're the Emperor. You're just trying to choose a better route in life. Like, you no longer want to go through cycles or reiterating lessons that you already been through. Like, why do I keep jumping obstacles and I already been through this obstacle? Why is Queen of Swords here for the overall energy? Why is Queen of Swords here for the overall energy for Aries? And Mercury retrograde. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Swords. Yeah, you was too given to somebody at a point in time. You was always there, always showing up, always making sure somebody had a, it's giving me that, how people, how kids, or maybe when you was growing up, you had like family friends, right? So you always have a friend come over, and your mama treat that friend like, like her own, or your dad will treat your friend like their own kid or whatever. They'll never miss the beat with them. Always ask what happened, where they at, where they coming, blah, blah, always like that, like in the family. It's kind of like you was doing that. You was like kind of like making somebody feel welcome, making them feel appreciated, making them feel like they got somebody to can count on. But I feel like when it comes to you, it was kind of like, I'm like, they like you to the dust. Like, okay, I get to it when I can. Or that's how you felt that they was feeling with you. You felt like they didn't reiterate the same things that they were trying to get you to do. It wasn't matching energies. You felt like you was kind of like overly giving, and that was putting you in a rock and a hard place financially. Maybe you was paying for a lot of things. Maybe you always pick up the check. And you just sick of it. You like, I'm sick of picking up the check all the time. When I first met you, you made it seem like you had a little money. Like you had, a good stable job. You had a good stability. Now it's kind of like you don't know where to go. You don't know what's your manifestations. You don't know how you about to go through life. Why is Nine of Swords here for Aries and Mercury retrograde? Why is Nine of Swords here for Aries and Mercury retrograde? Hangman. I feel like you no longer are pondering on this situation. Like, you are starting to know that things are going to have to change if you want change. If you want change, you know that you're going to have to change, or you're going to have to change the people around you, or you're going to have to I'm sorry, or you're going to have to change things that is for your greater good. Okay, maybe it's friendships, maybe it's people, maybe it's family, maybe it's, things that betrayed you, backstabbed you, things that you still hold on to from the past, from childhood, from maybe middle age, whatever the case may be. Why is the Hangman here in reverse, though? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it took you a while to come this far. I feel like it took you a while to realize how much of maybe unappreciative you felt, or sometimes you don't know how you feel until you feel that feeling again. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to say it again. Sometimes you don't know how you feel until you feel that feeling again. Kind of like a trigger. Like, you may forgive this person, Aries, but then it's kind of like they could come back. As soon as they come back, because, Mercury retrograde is all about people coming back. So you may have forgave this person, and as soon as they come back, it's kind of like they do the same shit. So you kind of like, why do I keep giving chance after chance after chance? But I'm kind of like studying you. It's like you studying how this person is. Maybe you may be like wanting to see if you could like make it work with this individual, or you may just want to see like maybe you want to just branch off and try something different. But I feel like sometimes you study this person, or you just study like y'all may watch this person sleep. Some of y'all watch this person sleep when you around them or when y'all laid up. It's kind of like fantasy, like you fantasize about this person a lot. Why is the Hierophant in reverse? Ace of Wands. It's no passion here, though, in the relationship. Why is Ace of Wands here? And you're not following your intuition because maybe you already knew that it's no soul searching. It's no compatibility. Love cannot rule this, relationship. You need something more. You need something better. You need something different. You need somebody who is matching your energy, who's on the same level. And I feel like as of right now, you could have been dealing with this individual because maybe the sex was good. Maybe they showed you attention that maybe other people didn't show you. But I feel like deep down inside, you knew this person was maybe either had hidden agendas or they was hiding something that they wasn't being honest about. Why is Knight of Cups in reverse for Aries and Mercury? Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is rushing towards you. I feel like somebody is realizing that you don't have enough time. Like you are their person. They don't have enough time. It's either get with it or get lost with you. And it's kind of like they don't want to get lost because they like the sex. Yeah, they like how maybe you take control. Maybe you like real aggressive in the bedroom, Aries. Who knows? How you holding up? Got the weave here. Somebody could be wondering how you holding up after y'all fell off. Maybe this person wondering like, how is Aries doing after I don't deal with them no more? We don't talk. Or you could be wondering about this person. Maybe this person don't post on social media as much, or you don't. So you could just be kind of curious about their everyday life. Who is going to come back in Aries' life in Mercury retrograde? Who is coming back in Aries' life in Mercury retrograde? A main female. So somebody that you, fellas, ladies, it could be a main male as well. A main female. Somebody who I feel like you may have took for granted, Aries, or you may have not seen a potential until they're no longer there. Okay? Who else is coming back in Mercury retrograde for Aries? Who else is coming back? Change. Okay, maybe this main female is telling you that they changed. They no longer are maybe toxic. They no longer have the same mental. Maybe they got help. Maybe somebody was bipolar and they start taking meds. It's like this person is telling you that they not the same person that they was when you was dealing with them. But I feel like you kind of don't believe them. Because you done been through this sad song before. You done played this trumpet before. You done played this horn before. So it's kind of like, yeah, you say you change. You want to change. They could be coming around either because they like maybe low in finances. Yeah, they could be like feeling low in finances or just don't have the funds right now or just going through financial hardships. What's the advice? What's the advice for Aries? What's the advice for Aries? False person. Know who you dealing with. This person is going to be false. This person is going to try to charm you. Remember? Knight of Cups. It ain't working right now. But they about to try to full-fledged towards you because they realizing that the person they want, they charming, ain't working no more. So, let me take you out to eat. Let me come over. Let me rub your feet. Let me cook for you. Like, that shit, the charming shit ain't working no more. So, they trying to rush in so they won't lose you. But they only doing it so they won't lose you, Aries. Because that's why the advice is false person. So, be careful on Mercury retrograde when somebody come around that you once was dealing with, who had a period of time, maybe y'all saw potentially, being on a high level of commitment. Could have been like boyfriend, girlfriend. Could have been fiance, husband, wife, whatever. But I feel like this person has changed. But it's kind of like they didn't shed their old skin. So even though they changed, they didn't shed their old skin. Or if they did shed their old skin, they haven't changed. Because advice is for a person. So advice is that you need to know who somebody who come around you, or somebody that they took you for granted is about to come around and play like they have changed. And maybe that they have, that they gifted, or they more, caring or generous. But truth be told, they still the same old person. They still journey. They still got a long way to go and changing. Look, yeah, they still sometimes rekindle on how they used to finesse people, or how they used to get their way. So they may like, why is Steve here? Yeah, so you may have found out some things that they do finesse people, or things did come to the surface and they didn't get their way. So they do things to, backstab and get their way. So just be careful about them type of people, or that person who, you should know who it is, Aries, because it's kind of like clear as day. They a false person. Let's get some fucking messages for Mercury retrograde. What is some messages for Mercury retrograde for Aries? What is some messages for Mercury retrograde for Aries? Wealth is on the way, you lucky fucker. I feel like this person kind of drained you. I feel like this person maybe drained you mentally, and they could have drained you financially. Like, they could have been always like kind of like another bill to you, maybe. Like, you always felt like you all had to go in your pocket, or what Erykah Badu said, every time you come around, you gotta bring Jim, James, Paul, and Tyrone. No, but she like, I don't mind being by ourselves sometimes. So I'm just having this on my mind for a long time. I just want it to be you and me like it used to be, baby. But you don't know how to act. So matter of fact, but she say in that song, she gotta I gotta go in my pocket and pay for pretty much everybody. So maybe that's how you feel when dealing with this person. I feel like this person was younger than y'all. Y'all could be dating somebody younger than you. But you can feel like every time you deal with this individual, you gotta go in your pocket. They gotta use something. They need something. It's always something. Like you don't never just have a free day with them. Just it's on them. You always gotta come out or do something out of your ordinary schedule. Shut the fuck up. Silence is required. You may be talking too much. You may be saying too much. Spirit saying, shut the fuck up. That's your problem now. You talk too fucking much. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Not just shut up. Shut the fuck up. Oh, look, the trash took itself out. So eventually this person you'll start to wing off of this person. You'll start to realize, your wealth is very much sustained by your own identity. This person was trying to maybe come in and think just because you work a good job, they can hop on a bandwagon, and then it's not that at all. Okay, and what's at the bottom? You will earn more fucking money. Look, wealth and more money. Oh, I feel like the fall time is gonna be good for y'all, Aries. The fall is gonna be Christmas. If y'all got kids, y'all gonna spoil the fuck out of y'all kids this Christmas. All right, Aries, I love y'all. Be easy. Have a safe Mercury retrograde. I know it's bad.